Welcome back to the channel. I am the Maize Madman. Before we get started, you know the drill. Smash that like and subscribe button. Hit the notification bell if you have not yet done so. Today, we're going to be talking a couple Michigan targets with commitment dates set, plus what recruits are saying after this past weekend's huge junior day. And I'm upset. Davison Igbinosun chose the other state. It's disrespect. You draw, better be Picasso. You know the best. Because if this is not so, God bless. I'm going to tell him why I'm mad. I'm mad because Davison Igbinosun, top target in the transfer portal for the Michigan Wolverines, freshman All-American with Ole Miss, decided to go to the other state. He's misinformed. He's not well informed, obviously. He didn't get the memo. Michigan owns the other state. You want to be a part of a winning team. I guess the light was too much for him. Maybe he didn't want to be in the shadow of Will Johnson. Whatever the case is, he chose wrong. Now he got to get this work.
He about to get this work. Hold up. He gonna get this work. He gonna get this work.
Moving right along, five-star athlete out of Washington, D.C., Archbishop Carroll Nyckoles Harbor, set to make his college decision Wednesday, February 1st, which is tomorrow. The choices are between Michigan, Maryland, South Carolina, Oregon, and Miami. In as many days, South Carolina has received 2 crystal balls, indicating that they are the favorites for Nyckoles's signature on signing day. As you know, Michigan has worked overtime to try to gain this commitment. It would be a huge failure, in my opinion, for Michigan recruiting, as they expended a lot of resources, time, and effort in trying to get Nyckoles Harbor, as has everyone else other than Oregon, who kind of jumped in late. Michigan needs to win these types of battles, and they cannot afford to lose these types of battles, especially to schools like South Carolina. No shade to South Carolina, who had themselves a decent season this year, but they're not Michigan. It's not Michigan, bottom line. I'll keep you posted as more news comes in. Hopefully Michigan can get this one locked in. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Keep it locked. As we move on to the next segment, I want to remind everyone to smash that like and subscribe button and hit the notification bell. In addition to Harbor making his decision tomorrow, February 1st, Michigan target and former Wisconsin commit Jamel Howard is also scheduled to make his decision tomorrow, February 1st, around 3:30. And Michigan target 4-star defensive back Jacob Oden is slated to make his decision Thursday, February 2nd. And that crystal ball looks like it is in Michigan's favor. He has several crystal balls now in Michigan's favor. I think 3 or 4. And Jamel Howard, just for context's sake, it looks like he will be recommitting to Wisconsin, at least according to the crystal ball. But we'll keep you updated on both of those commitments as they come in. But all is not lost in the DMV area, as Aaron Childs, top 100 linebacker out of Olney, Maryland, good counsel, has Michigan after his weekend visit for junior day at the top of his list. He said, quote, "Honestly, it was better than expected. I got to meet Coach Harbaugh, Coach Minter, Coach Lewis, Coach Hilo, and Coach Elston. It was a great experience. They all treated me with hospitality, and it really felt like family when I got there. They made a great impression on my parents as well. One thing that stood out is Coach Harbaugh going off script. We were on the schedule to meet with Coach Herb, but he stopped things and introduced everybody on the staff. They all talked about the culture. Coach Harbaugh said, the people make the place, and he surrounded himself with great people." That is excellent news coming from Aaron Childs, again, a top prospect on Michigan's recruiting board. And like I said, he has Michigan right at the top, saying, quote, "They are definitely number one. I just had that feeling. It just felt perfect for me. Right now, I can honestly say they are number one on the list." So that is great news. As Childs, as I said, is a top 100 prospect, high 4-star, if not 5-star, has a relationship with Nyckoles Harbor. Not sure if that's going to help land Harbor or not, but just wanted to throw that in there. Hopefully, Michigan can close the door with Aaron Childs here soon. Moving along, Michigan running backs coach and former running back himself at the University of Michigan, Mike Hart, has done an excellent job this recruiting cycle, getting out and getting in touch with some of the top running backs in the country, including top 100 running back out of Texas, Taylor Tatum. He said, quote, "It just fits." And when referring to Michigan, also had this to say about the facilities. The facilities are top of the line. I think they have the best strength and conditioning coach in Ben Herbert. I've been to a bunch of places. They are definitely feeding them right over there. All the coaches knew each other well. It seemed like they have a big family aspect, and it was everybody from the defensive coaches to the offensive coaches to the head coach to the recruiting analyst. It's one big family. He went on to say that meeting Coach Harbaugh was the highlight of his day, that he's a really nice guy and that his parents love him. He's like he is on TV. Some people might say he's not that nice, but he's the exact same. We talked about the NFL stuff for a second, but he said he wouldn't have come back if he didn't love what he did at the college level. That caught my eye. Taylor, a two-sport athlete, obviously, so getting to see the baseball program at Michigan was definitely big for him, meeting with those coaches and that staff. Obviously, he is rating Michigan very highly right now. We'll keep tabs on that. Michigan also is seen favorably for another top 100 running back out of the state of Ohio, Mr. Jordan Marshall. So we'll also be updating you on that in the coming weeks. Moving on, Michigan had 2024 commit Mason Curtis back on campus, and he was helping out with recruiting some other talent, if you will, to Michigan while he was there. He said, quote, "It was great. A highlight was going to the hockey game on Saturday night. To be honest, I've never been to an NHL game, but I liked the energy that college hockey had, and the crowd showed up and were electric. I talked most with Coach Elston and Coach Klinkscale, and they have been basically telling me to keep working and doing what I'm doing. An outside linebacker that can rush the quarterback and drop into coverage is key." He also went on to say about recruiting other players. "Yes, I went around and talked to multiple recruits trying to persuade them. I talked to Aaron Scott Jr., Jay Bostic, Michael Ewing, and Elias Rudolph. Yes, I do think Michigan has a shot with them. Right now, I'm doing PT for my labrum surgery back in December, but once I'm back from that, then I'll be really ready and working in the weight room and improving speed and agility." Of course, Curtis, rated currently the number 192nd overall prospect in the 2024 class and the number 17 linebacker in the nation, also being the number 3 player out of the state of Tennessee for his class. We'll keep you updated on him as well as all the other prospects right here on this channel. Before we get out of here, let me know in the comment section what you think of Davison Igbinosun choosing the other state over Michigan. What do you think of Michigan's chances on landing 5-star athlete Nyckoles Harbor? Do you think Michigan needs to start winning these recruiting battles, especially for 4- and 5-star recruits? All that, and of course, I'm upset.
Ladies and gentlemen, this might be our best season ever. My ratings